Hey, and welcome to CBR. Today, we are gathering everything you need to know about Secret Wars in one place. Let's get into it.
There is one very, very important character that is required.
Secret Wars is one of the most epic events in Marvel Comics, and it will soon change everything about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. When we say Secret Wars, we can be referring to one of three different events from the comics. There was the Marvel Superhero Secret Wars that lasted from 1984 to 1985, Secret Wars 2 from 1985 to 1986, and in 2015, Secret Wars was completely retold. It's important to note that Marvel's Secret Wars has never been a single one-off story, but a limited series of comics building up to a major crossover storyline. Each of these three different comic book moments has its own unique storyline, yet they all share overarching themes. They all revolve around a major cosmic threat, alternate realities, and they all bring together a vast number of characters from across the multiverse. A key hallmark of Secret Wars is the creation of a place called Battle World, a patchwork planet formed from various alternate realities that serve as an arena for the main conflicts. Each Secret Wars event has had lasting effects on the Marvel Universe, often altering character arcs, timelines, and even universal constants. Let's analyze the key points that make each iteration of Secret Wars stand out. The first Secret Wars series, written by Jim Shooter with art by Mike Zeck and Bob Layton, was Marvel's first large-scale crossover event. Spanning 12 issues, it was groundbreaking for its time and remains a fan favorite. The plot revolves around a game designed by the Beyonder, a childlike cosmic entity and one of the most powerful characters in the Marvel Comics of all time. He's the one who creates Battle World with pieces of various planets and takes a group of Marvel's heroes and villains there to fight it out. Seeking to understand the nature of good versus evil, the Beyonder creates the Patchwork Planet to observe how the characters react. Battle World is a chaotic amalgamation of different environments, including a futuristic city and a volcanic wasteland. The diversity of these battlegrounds adds to the challenges faced by the heroes and villains, as they must adapt to their surroundings while battling one another. Heroes taken there by the Beyonder include the Avengers, the X-Men, 3 members of the Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, and Spider-Woman. Villains include Dr. Doom, Claw, Magneto, Ultron, and others. Magneto, although technically a villain, is placed with the heroes, which creates immediate discord. Meanwhile, the X-Men feel alienated from the Avengers and other heroes, reflecting the ongoing prejudice against mutants in Marvel's comics. As if the conflicts between heroes and villains weren't enough, Galactus attempts to consume Battle World as well. Heroes and villains need to temporarily combine efforts against Galactus to survive. Dr. Doom, however, seizes Galactus's power and uses it to steal the Beyonder's abilities. Classic Doom. For a brief period, Doom reigns supreme as a god. However, his inability to fully control the Beyonder's power leads to his downfall. This weakens him and results in the Beyonder reclaiming his power. Doom and Claw are teleported away, and the Beyonder turns Battle World into a land of fulfilled wishes. But the Thing stays behind, wishing to explore his ability to transform back into Ben Grimm. Another important detail in the aftermath of this Secret Wars event is that Spider-Man has his first encounter with a symbiote in it, foreshadowing the introduction of Venom to Marvel lore. Peter Parker returns to Earth with a brand new all-black suit, unaware that it's actually an alien being.
I feel... wow.
The sequel to the original Secret Wars expanded on the Beyonder's role and shifted the focus to Earth. This series was written by Jim Shooter with art by Al Milgorn. Intrigued by humans, the Beyonder takes human form to experience life on Earth. His presence disrupts Earth's balance, leading to conflicts with Marvel's heroes and villains. The Beyonder decides to create a cosmic being that could replace him, but it becomes a threat. The heroes unite to stop it, forcing the Beyonder to sacrifice himself to prevent further chaos. While ambitious, Secret Wars 2 was not as well received as the original due to its philosophical tone and disjointed narrative. It did, however, add some depth to the Beyonder's character and made him more interesting.
Beyonder! I like that. Mind if I use that?
The 2015 Secret Wars series, written by Jonathan Hickman with art by Esad Ribic, reimagined the original concept for a modern audience. It served as a culmination of Hickman's long-running storylines for the Avengers and the Fantastic Four. The plot revolves around incursions, which is also an ongoing theme in the MCU during the Multiverse saga, hinting at this being the Secret Wars the MCU will adapt. In the story, incursions cause the multiverse to finally collapse. The final survivors are Earth 616, also known as the main Marvel Universe, and Earth 1610, known in the comics as the Ultimate Universe. Dr. Doom tries to save part of the multiverse. He subdues and steals the Beyonder's powers, creating himself a battle world where he rules as God Emperor Doom. He enforces his rule with the help of a council that includes Doctor Strange as his sheriff and various versions of familiar characters from across the multiverse. This Doctor Strange serves as Doom's right-hand man, enforcing his will while secretly harboring doubts about his methods. Notably, the fragmented battle world features territories ruled by alternate versions of iconic Marvel characters. These include regions governed by a Thor corpse, a police force made of different Thor variants, even a domain overseen by Maestro, an alternate version of the Hulk. But some heroes challenge Doom's reign, with T'Challa even using the Infinity Gauntlet against him, ultimately in vain. The turning point comes when the Molecule Man, a key figure in Doom's power, chooses to side with Reed Richards. Mr. Fantastic uses the powers of the Molecule Man to rewrite reality, dismantling Doom's godlike status. The universes are then reborn with subtle changes, for example, integrating characters like Miles Morales into the main Marvel Universe, Earth 616. Doom, now powerless, is given a fresh start, having his face healed as a symbolic gesture. The 2015 Secret Wars left a significant legacy by rebooting the Marvel Universe while preserving key elements. This has had lasting implications on Marvel Comics to this day.
That's all it is, Miles. A leap of faith.
Like in the comics, Secret Wars will likely serve as a soft reboot for the entire MCU franchise. An MCU adaptation could serve as a vehicle for integrating characters into Earth 616. The event will certainly impact all other franchises, and probably usher a brand new era for the Spider-Man franchise in particular. Are you excited to see how the MCU will build up Secret Wars, and what it will do to the entire multiverse? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, thanks for watching CBR.